Hello everyone, Moisek here. Today I would like to go over a new NFT project as well as going through the process of minting an NFT. Before I say anything, let me quickly go over the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Everything is for entertaining and educational purposes only. You should do your own research and make your own financial decisions. All right, so the project I'm going to talk about is called TheCubeNFT. It is my very first NFT project, which involves algorithmic cube NFTs. The very first collection is revolving around 3D animated Rubik's cubes. Rubik's cube was the first puzzle I got since I was a kid, and I was fascinated by it. I've done a personal project about its algorithms, founded a Rubik's cube club, teaching juniors how to solve it and how to enjoy different kinds of cubes. And I also participated in a handful of competitions, which includes different variations of cubes solved with one hand, both hands with feet, and blindfolded. You can find some of the video clips in my YouTube channel. There's so many ways you can challenge yourself. And this brings back to my collection. I really hadn't seen any collection of this kind where the focus is on the algorithms. I'm a puzzle lover and I enjoy solving puzzles. Rubik's Cube is one of the most iconic puzzles, which has 43 quintillion combinations, and there is only one solution. However, an interesting fact, no matter how scrambled a cube is, you can always solve it in 20 steps. Of course, it's almost impossible to do it by hand without the assistance of a computer, but it is just mind-blowing to think about it this way. I really want to share my fascination with puzzles and algorithms, or in general, the beauty of mathematics. I love math, and I've been studying math for forever, and I really appreciate the beauty of pure math. Sometimes it is very abstract, but sometimes that's what makes it fascinating. Computer science was a perfect application of math and logic, and thanks to that, I'm able to start understanding the underlying technology of blockchain. A few months ago, I have no idea what ERC-721 is. I have no idea what NFT is, but now I'm able to make a full collection with a customized smart contract deployed on the Ethereum mainnet. All of these are done while I'm having a heavy course load in U of T. I just see so many opportunities in this space, and I'm glad that we are still super early. And therefore, I decided to pause my studies to be able to fully dedicate myself into this space. There's so many things I want to learn, research, build, and the list just keeps going on and on. I can always finish my studies later if I can make a living here. And I've already starting to accumulate more digital assets than I could have imagined, and my family already started to appreciate what I do. Now to get to the main point, I want to build a community. I realize that it is all about people. Regardless of where we are, whether it's physical or virtual, it's about connections. We are social animals, meaning we learn, we grow, we talk, we fight, we achieve together. I want to start establishing my image and my portfolio in the NFT space. The first thing I want to do is to pour my fascination with mathematics into this space. I believe art can be exhibited in many forms, and it's certainly the case through the language of mathematics. I believe I can provide value to people as a software or blockchain developer, as a creative entrepreneur, as a math lover, as a crypto and NFT enthusiast. I always wish someone could guide me through all of this, but this is also how you know that you are early, because you are one of the first who joined this space among your friends and families. And I feel obliged to step up and demonstrate what I can achieve and share everything I've learned through the process, and invite all of you to join this journey and eventually form a strong community that no one can ignore. I know there's only so many things one can achieve as a single person, but there is an unbounded potential when you have a whole group of talented people who have similar interests or visions. I want to connect to more developers, more artists, more businessmen, and many more. This is the main reason why I initiate this project. I want to connect to people in this space. So let me quickly share the main website. I wrote a lot of details there. As you can see, the NFT will look something like this, and it's gonna be animated. Here I have an example of it where it loops from a soft state to a state with a pattern. In this case, it's a cube in a cube, and then it will revert back to a soft state. So you might wonder, what am I going to do with the funds I get from selling these NFTs? So the majority of the funds from sale will be used to purchase blue chip NFTs. And I would like to become the access point basically to their communities and also gain exposure. I will be sharing as much as I can from them and continue to make connections. Note that you will not just be my own connection, but a connection as a whole community. If you have been observing this space for a while, you'll see that many successful collections are all connected. It is not just the art or the roadmap or the execution of this. Of course, these are important, but at the end of the day, it is the people who behind the project matters. I strive to be part of them one day, and right now I'm stepping out my very first step, and I hope to gather people who think the same way and and appreciate what I do. I'm doing everything organically as I believe what I want to achieve takes time. My goal is not solely about selling out the collection. Sure, that is going to be the first milestone, but also there's only 256 cubes. And that is really a very small collection. I can see in the future it will keep growing in size as we progress into future collections. But my goal was to find people who enjoys the NFTs, who have similar interests, who see the potentials of such collection and community, and who wants to connect. So if you are patient enough to listen to everything I've just said, but you are still unsure about NFTs, then let me just quickly introduce you and walk you through the process. First, just let me get this straight. NFT is not just a random JPEG on the web. It is a proof of ownership. Unlike usual altcoins that are essentially ERC20 tokens, which are fungible, meaning they can be exchanged or replaced with one another. There is absolutely no difference between them. NFT, on the other hand, stands for non-fungible token, meaning you can uniquely identify every single token. This token can preserve its history, meaning you can see who minted the token, who transferred the token, who traded the token, etc. It often acts as an access pass, and in this case, it will allow you to access to me and my private server where we will chill, we will chat, discuss, decide, and have fun. It is certainly an artwork by itself, but there is more to it. You will not only get a satisfying animated 3D cube with a unique algorithm performed on it, but also join a brand new community which has a huge potential. And you will get valuable insights into blue chip NFT communities, which a lot of people do not have access to because they got priced out just like me. And if we can collectively acquire one, it will be much more beneficial, and I will be able to provide value as someone who is and will continue to be dedicated in this space. Oh, and you will have access to all feature series as well. This is just the beginning. Now, if you think what I've said makes sense, you can consider minting a cube from my collection. If you click on Mint now, you will be directed to the minting page, and you will be able to connect your MetaMask wallet on the top right. And as you can see, I've connected with the wallet that I deploy the contracts. And you will be able to mint up to 4 cubes per wallet with a price of 0.0496. If you happen to hold a copycat token, which are issued in early September, you will be able to mint with a special price. So definitely give it a thought, as The copycat token will act as a minting token for all future collections, where you will enjoy minting with premium price or even with utilities. That is how I award my early supporters. Once you mint the cube, you will be able to see on Opensea. As you can see, this is the official collection. And if you are unsure, you can always double check with the link I posted on my Twitter, on the Discord server, or on the website. And you can also check with the contract address that is issuing this NFT. You can see it by clicking on any of the items and check the contract address. You will see who deployed it, who has minted the token. And you can also analyze the code I wrote to make sure nothing fishy is going on. And then you can come here and mint a cube if you want. So just know that right now the gas fee is kind of unacceptable, but that's something we have to deal with as of now. The gas fee is usually around $100. And I know that's kind of unacceptable for a lot of people, but you can also think of it as paying a premium fee for having this valuable NFT on one of the most secure and decentralized blockchains. Oh, and right now the NFTs are unrevealed. So you'll see that all of the items look exactly the same. It is forever looping, just like this. But once the collection is sell out, I will run a multi-step randomization to make sure no one, including myself, knows who gets what. And all of you will get a unique cube where you will have a unique algorithm performed on it, where you will looping from a soft state to a scrambled state or a state with a pattern, where I just showed you on the website with a much higher quality, and revert back to the soft state. So I would say that's going to be much more satisfying to watch, and you'll be able to find out what algorithm it is performing. If you are lucky, you might get the ultra rare 1-of-1 cubes with special algorithms on it, and it's going to be extra glowing. So it's going to be much more glowing than the regular ones, even though the regular ones are already glowing. So that's pretty much all I want to say. Let me just quickly share the server, how it's going to look like. So obviously, I imagine the starting point will just be a very small community. So we should be able to just chill in our holders chat, and you can learn some more about myself and see why I make this collection. And I also included some tips and the actual cost, how I came up with the costs. So I actually wrote a formula related to 256 to come up with this cost. And as I said, the reveal will happen after we sort out, and the randomization will happen after that. So even right now, I have no idea who will get what. So make sure you join the server, and once you got the NFT, or even if you just have my copycat token, you can verify yourself and be able to get the role, and we'll be able to chat in here. So that's all I want to cover for today. I hope to see you soon in my server. If not, I'll see you in the next video. I'm always open for input, and you can always find me from my Twitter, YouTube, or Discord. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.